Back to Sonic Generations with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Poogie. So this challenge act involves us using the four-way cannons. I'm guessing they're trying to recreate something out of Oil Ocean Zone. That's all I can think of, because that had cannons as well. The only problem is the various, plural, are the various obstacles, being the Iblis beasts and the fires, of course. And of course, when you're in each of these four-way cannons, then they can they only last for a short time before you have to, well, jump out of them and everything. Seriously, which was not the case in certainly something like Oil Ocean or a Carnival Night Zone. But it is a thing here in Crisis City and Sonic Generations. Seriously. Stupid Iblis beasts, I do not like you. Seriously, I do not like you. So yeah, the worst part is when you're over a lava pit. They can really do you in. Seriously. Especially if this bit with the three Iblis beasts, three Iblis bats there. The easiest way is to just ignore them, in my humble opinion. Seriously. Although there's an Iblis worm there, so that doesn't help. But yeah. And yes, I have chosen what you need from, dare I say, from Sonic Rush. Why not? I love the music from Sonic Rush. Easily a game that introduced me to Hideki Naganuma. Yeah, I never played Jet Set Radio until it came out on the PS3, really, so yeah. Anyway, going back on the actual level, the most annoying part is actually that bit with the spikes. You can easily miss them if you're not careful. Timing is everything, and with the problem with the aiming with those things, it's not easy to get through here at all. We had 4, but we now have 3. The sub move does actually work well with the Iblis worms. Yes, you still have that. I know it isn't really that much use here, but it can be, so yeah. Get you. Yeah, I found it easier just to, in this case, to actually get the enemies. Yeah, I did say with the Iblis bats it was the case to ignore them, but at the very end we have 3 Iblis worms here. Thankfully, I did get through there, despite me taking damage. Phew! And next up is Rooftop Rail Grind, which this one has us using, believe it or not, well, that was Snowball, but the thing I don't know, it was a helicopter wing, I think, in the thing, but in this case, I think it is not a skateboard, but something like that, anyway. In Sonic Adventure 2, it was a wing, but wing of the Sigma Alpha 2 and everything. But anyway, yeah, I love this, and I'm actually playing the original Rooftop Run from Sonic Unleashed here. Why not? Yes, I think it would fit a lot more than even the remix we had in Generation, which is pretty good, to be fair. And yeah, likewise, I will say this about the skateboard, snowboard controls. They are a lot better with modern Sonic with the timing, because with the 3D, I find it easier to press the A button on the Xbox 360 controller compared to, well, what happened with the thing. If there's anything off about this, it is the fact that Sonic is constantly on his board. So jumping is not that great when you've jumped over one thing. Yeah, Sonic's jump with the snowboard is easily overpowered, seriously, compared to the rather... Well, actually, no, maybe not nerve. That's a bit wrong there, but never mind. I know I also love that bit, seriously. And yeah, I died, what of it? There are checkpoints in this stage, so it doesn't bother me one bit. And I don't know if you can press the A button to bounce higher on the balloons, but yeah, it's worth doing, I guess. Also beware the bombs, seriously. And Sonic can still drift. He can still drift. Just like he did actually in Unleashed, he behaves like that in the game. Seriously, this is the closest I think modern Sonic in this game behaves like Sonic in the Unleashed, shall we say, in terms of thing. The only difference is he doesn't have the skid mark problem that Unleashed had, which actually added a bit more toughness to the gameplay. Can we call it that? Yeah, we can. As for Sonic's friends, well, we have this one. Charmy being his annoying self. Instead of asking where the top secret discs are, he's playing about with water! Yes, and it can be very annoying. Seriously. Because of that. Seriously. If you try to jump near the water where Charmy is letting it off, then prepare to be screwed over by the little bee there. If you're on top of the water, however, it can actually bounce you up a bit higher. So yeah, not too bad. And yeah, I'll also go over the fact that maybe Charmy has his best voice actor here in Colino Sognesi, who would later actually voice Tails in, well, various media, including the both Sonic movies, of course. So yeah. That being said, I am still stuck between a rock and a hard place, and now things go all Donkey Kong here. With the barrel, well, not the barrel, but the spike things. We might be able to get big barrels because there were some in here. Seriously. There were some earlier, so yeah. And all the things to do an homage to Donkey Kong, I did not expect from a Sonic game. Then again, maybe. Likewise with Asteroid Coaster in Sonic Colors. If you went down on those things there, then you probably will die. And Charmy inflicting pain on someone? I can see that happening, actually, even with his 6-year-old self. Remember, he is only a 6-year-old boy, so he probably doesn't know any better in this case. So, yeah. And knockback is not a good thing either. Seriously. If you want to know what piece of music normally does play during this, it is the Sonic Battle. What was it now? The Emerald Beach theme from Sonic Battle, which will probably fit here anyway. I just went with the special stage theme again from Sonic 3 and Knuckles. But never mind that, you can actually see the goalpost in the distance, and that's it! Seriously, that was it! Quite a short stage if you get through it quickly. And last up is a stage from, dare I even say it, with your powers combined, we are not going to summon Captain Planet. No, instead, we are going to use each of the shields. So yes, you finally get to use each of the shields, the bubble shield, the fire shield, and the electric shield. So yes, each of them actually work pretty good, although the fire spin dash with the thing is easily OP here, seriously. Basically, you have to use each of the shields to get through each of the obstacles, and yeah. Likewise, the electric shield with the electric force fields, the fire shield with the flamethrowers, and the bubble shield. Well, I don't know, because there don't seem to be any water here in Planet Wisp. Yeah, Planet Wisp as a stage does not use any water. It is a nice idea, at least, but the only thing the bubble shield is really used for is to bounce Sonic higher. That's pretty much it here. Which is fine, I guess, but, yeah. With the overpowered fire spin dash in certain areas, yeah, you can easily do that. And, of course, Sonic still has the double jump with the electric shield, which was always a good thing in the original games, and also Sonic Mania. So, yeah. And, I get stuck there. Okay, I'm going to take the upper path. I kind of had to, because I could not have taken the lower one. And what the hell? Really give me a headache, game. Seriously. Stupid sandworms are stupid. Seriously. Okay, bounce higher, and I will get stuck again. Yeah, there isn't much in the way of getting through here, I guess. There isn't anything over there either. Okay, that was an awkward transition there, but never mind. And yeah, I lost the thing. If you another thing about the shields is that they are purchasable from Omo Chow's shop. Just as we saw earlier, I did do a mission in, but if you lose them, I believe you have lost them for good. There aren't any other boxes that appear in the stage if you do buy it and decide to equip it on Sonic. Anyway, I'll see you on the next episode. Goodbye!